So I figured I could make a recording of my first win against an expert CPU in Company of Heroes 2, because this game is quite fun. It's a mirror, which I didn't really mean to make it a mirror, but I forgot to change the AI to Soviets, which is what I meant to play against. So a mirror it is. My strategy is based on the fact that I have discovered strategic reserve doctrine. And the main thing here is that I get Assault Grenadiers as my initial ability at 0 points. So I can get them instantly. So I start off with an engineer, I believe. Do I see production here? No, sorry, I start out with a machine gun. And I move forward with the engineers, starting to cap right away. And then I send in the Assault Grenadiers right away. And they have MP40, so machine guns, so they're really good at close quarters. I'm gonna see here what the AI is doing as well. Just pushing straight forward. And yeah, this is my machine gun reaching the center victory point. So they set up camp in this little forested area here, suppress the engineers. They're coming to take the center flag, push them off, and here come the Assault Grenadiers. And we'll soon get to see what they're good for. And here I just push in the Grenadiers, sending in another squad. So normally the Germans don't have any standard infantry. They only have engineers and machine gun crews to start off with until you've reached the first doctrine or tier or battle phase, is that what they call it? Yeah, battle phase. But with the Assault Grenadiers as a commander ability, you get pretty decent infantry right away, which is honestly so OP. Look at this. I can just engage the engineers and absolutely slaughter them. Lost nothing. And since the engineers are the major or main point cappers early game for the Germans, when I can just annihilate their point cappers, then what are they going to do? And I just drive off normal Grenadiers, storm in along with these engineers. They have to get out of there though. But as you can see, these fights are crazy. Engineers and regular Grenadiers stand no chance. So now I control the field, I can spread out cap points. This guy, even if he has no HP left and only one model in the unit, he can still cap that point. Still be useful. Moving this in machine gun into this house, which becomes really important for me. That's a very strategically positioned building. And I believe there are windows in every direction in this house. Yep. So it's really nice how it can guard every approach to this area. And I force a lot of retreats from red. He's not really able to do that much. And here comes another Grenadier squad, doing a lot of damage to these guys. And they meet up with another squad here, taking off some more HP as these guys run. So I'm certainly lucky with how I secure these very important areas of the map. But that's part of the game. So Ian killed off a squad there.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Okay, this is not good. This is where the Assault Grenadiers do not fare very well when they end up at medium to long range like this against units with rifles. So they actually annihilate that Assault Grenadier squad. That was poor play. They should have been retreated. But here, the tables are turned. I'm right on top of these Grenadiers, and they get destroyed. Obviously, I lost quite a lot of HP, but that's because I was shot in the back from these squads here. Okay, at the same time, I actually have quite a lot of presence down here in the south. Kind of chasing around this engineer squad while also making sure the enemy is cut off. Even if he holds this point, it's cut off, so he's not getting any resources from it. I managed to get behind this bunker and burn it out, so that's nice. Again, using the same technique, just chasing down enemy units, getting really close, and taking them out. AI is the first one to get a vehicle out, half track. Chasing down more engineer squads. I think about exiting, but then I think better of it. If they're safer in the house, I can do more good there. I think maybe this machine gun crew. Oh, they survive? Okay, okay. Are we getting this guy? Yep, good, good.
The enemy is inflicting losses upon us.
Not sure which unit died now. Could have been an assault engineer over here, maybe. Yeah, I think it was down here. It seems like we've lost some control down here. Things calmed down a little bit, and I think at this point, I don't know if I can see what I'm doing here. Okay, I'm on my way up to battle phase 2. And I'm really just holding this with Assault Grenadiers, engineers, and that one machine gun crew, which I was forced to retreat at this point. The AI has brought up a mortar, which is quite annoying. I'm trying to assault that.
We are losing a sector.
Try to use the flamethrower to scare off, or in the best case, kill the mortars. Then I have another flamethrower crew down here. They have a MG42 though, so they're making short work of that stationary MP42 up there.
Our bunker can now accommodate an MG-42.
Experience just rush in here as I'm engaging with these guys, finally killing off the mortar crew up there. Did I have a mortar crew? I think that's what they mean when they say Granatwerfer. I mean, didn't even realize I had one. Not entirely sure what's going on here. But it looks like I'm kind of winning. Yep, indeed. The south is a bit out of control right now. Oh, this is not good. Standing in the middle of the road and negative cover. Oh, another mortar crew.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Maybe not the best idea to advance with. Yeah, good. I think he'll get away. That's good. Oh, they've actually put the mortar crew under fire there. This machine gun crew in this house, they're super valuable. They do so much work. They rebuilt that bunker that I burned out earlier. Kind of annoying. Taking out yet another. Oh, when they say that, they mean enemy mortar crew. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think I made any mortar crews, so I thought the previous message was that I lost one, but no, it's a kill mortar crews.
We have a new. Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Just outside range of that bunker there. Now they have a scout car out, plus quite a lot of infantry. They're really putting the pressure on in the north now.
A sharpshooter has arrived.
Oh, I'm getting his messages. I see. Now I understand what's going on. I have him focused, so I get his comments. Yeah, I built let me focus on my own guys, so I get my own messages. I built bunker that I turned into a med station up here, which is pretty nice. Then I don't have to retreat all the way back. And also when I haven't lost models, only lost HP, it can just be fixed here. Engaging with the scout car. The scout car does take damage from light firearms, or small arms. So the MP40 of the Storm Grenadiers, or Assault Grenadiers, work fairly well. At least when they walk in a big blob of 2 or 3. And then I think they get support from the machine gun too here. You see, this is quite effective, especially when the MG get in the fight. I think we take this down. Yeah, I would just pursue it to get it. There we go. The half-track is a bit harder to deal with just submachine guns. The heavy machine gun in the house will do damage, but the MP40s not so much. This is the grenade storm of the Assault Grenadiers. That works okay, but the half-tracks are pretty hard targets. They're not easy to deal with. I have the third battle phase now, and I think I retreated some engineers. No, I have an engineer squad just standing here for no good reason. They should get home and build me a heavy tank depot, or whatever it's called, where I can get Panthers. Ah, we've lost. We've lost the machine gunner in here. That's unfortunate. I think he got sniped. I also think the sniper is walking to his death here. Yep. Not much chance for him there. Doing a consorted assault here. Engineers in front, and then Grenadiers come up and flank. Good grenade assault, taking out the mortars. Just trying to chase down all these infantry units while also getting some damage to the hot track, but I'm forced to retreat. Of course, if you've paid attention to the map, I've kept quite a superior chunk of the map throughout the whole match, so I have a lot more to play with when it comes to munitions and fuel. And the workhorse unit of this game is definitely the Assault Grenadier. They're just everywhere, chasing down any units that try to take my territory. And I try to move more than one together for more firepower. See, they can get outgunned when they're alone, but here we send 3 units with veterancy. That should be pretty good. Down here, this annoying half-track is still doing work for the enemy. That's his MVP, I think. Yeah, and here comes the Panther. And this feels extremely strong. A Panther supported by Assault Grenadiers. Finally, we get that half-track taken out. Now that the heavy armor is on the field. Yeah, I have this gang down here just slowly working away at that bunker from behind. I gotta get some help from the Panther here. The Panther ends up just chasing these guys around for a while. I'm taking territory.
The enemy is attacking one of our forward buildings.
So it's just a cat and mouse thing going on now, really.
The territory is out of contact.
AI is trying to take territory, but
Structure under attack.
run into superior firepower most of the time.
Managed to hit me. Pioneers have finished. At your command. Infantry down. We have been assigned fresh Panzer Grenadiers. Close the right flank. Our opponents are seizing a sector. The enemy is attacking one of our forward buildings. Panther ready.
Taking some shots at the enemy base, and yeah, that's the enemy's Panther that is ready. So we get a little bit of a Panther duel here now.
Forward structure under attack.
I'm very lucky that he doesn't get that initial shot in,
The machine and gewehr
but I'm not turning in time. Well, again, I'm very lucky that that's not a rear armor hit.
The enemy has broken our supply lines. The enemy is attacking one of our forward buildings.
This unit snuck in here, and to take.
The enemy has killed a machine gun crew.
I didn't get the best
Forward
results
structure under attack.
from that duel, so I'm choosing to retreat and rather defend this point than to stay in that duel with the enemy Panther and to play that safe. I'll rather not end up in a situation where the enemy has a Panther and I
Sector.
do not. So I'm hiding out here instead, in what I believe will be a favorable position for me, because the enemy Panther is being distracted by my infantry, while my Panther can sit in the back and put lead on target. Or, not lead, I guess it's steel, rather. Maybe even tungsten. Yeah, the enemy tank is getting really distracted by everything I have here, allowing me to finally win that duel.
The enemy has destroyed a Panzer.
Enemy infantry has started to advance though, while I was focusing on that tank duel. But once the Storm Grenadiers get back in action, we drive them back.
A pack gun is ready for orders. Pioneers ready for anything.
Pretty quiet in the north. AI is focusing in the south there now, and I bring in Tiger Ace Kampfwagen 6. I did. Oh, I think he starts with veterancy. I think that's the ace part. But I don't think he has been in enough combat to earn that veterancy, so I think he starts with that. Yeah, the Panther is working in the north.
We have lost an MG team.
Get rid of that bunker.
Sturmgeschütz is ready for use. The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Ah, I have to click on the player I want to focus on. Okay. First time I'm using the replay function in this game, so I guess I've been getting Red's in-game messages all along because of that. It's not looking too good for these Grenadiers up here, but the Tiger is on his way to save the day, which I believe will actually allow these guys to get away. There is an anti-tank gun up there though, which is quite dangerous. Ooh, nice shot.
New anti-tank gun has arrived.
This gun is doing a lot of work here against my Tiger. I'm trying to flank him with the Panther, which works, but I'm only killing the crew, which means they can recrew the gun, which I think they will be doing. Maybe? Well, they have their bazookas. I guess that's what's killing me here now. So yeah, the Tiger lost 90% of its HP.
The enemy is taken. The enemy has destroyed an anti-tank gun. The tank gun is ready for orders. The enemy is firing on our HQ.
I'm still getting Red's messages. I don't know
We are down to 70.
how this works, how I get my own, but oh well. Yeah, he brings in yet another pack, so this looks kind of dangerous. Oof.
We are suffering losses.
It's quite the miracle that that Tiger, or that Panther, gets out of the way. I guess it's because the gun just doesn't take his shot there. So yeah, I've had enough. I'm pulling out. I'm realizing I'm pretty close to victory here. So better
We have 50 points remaining.
not throw by losing the tanks. Just pull back, let them defend the points. Play safe for the remaining few minutes of this match.
Opponents are seizing a sector. Our lines of supply are disrupted. We are close to defeat. 25 points remaining. Dogs are trying to kill us. All arms fire. Don't let them flank us. Come on. I fear we are losing. With 10 points remaining.
So they're trying an infantry assault here, and I'm kind of just retreating away from it and knowing the game is over. So that was that. Strategy heavily centered on the Assault Grenadiers, and I think I made one regular grenadier troop because it was one short little period mid-game where I felt exposed because the Assault Grenadiers do not have any anti-vehicle ability except for their grenade storm, which isn't very good. Sure, they can just use MP40 fire to take out the scout cars, but as you could see, even just half tracks do not take very much damage from submachine guns, which makes perfect sense. So that's why I made, I believe, one grenadier unit so that I could give them Panzerfaust, which I never ended up doing because the Panthers came on the field right after that and just brushed all the light vehicles aside. So the assault grenadiers actually held their ground until I could get Panthers, which is quite impressive. They cost 260 manpower, I believe, and they're available instantly with the strategic reserve doctrine. What a sick unit. GG.